Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am Sam Bailey, the Soul Stir, stirring up your hearts and your minds for God. I want to encourage you, if you have not yet done so, to subscribe to the Soul Stir on YouTube, as this is the easiest, most effective way to share these videos. And I believe that by doing this, you're a part of putting inspiration, encouragement, and motivation out into the world. And that's crucial, and that's vital as we go along our way. I want to talk today about the human dilemma. You know, the Apostle Paul said in Romans chapter 7, I believe, when I want to do good, evil is always present with me. Have you ever found yourself just dealing with a dilemma, which you have two choices, and neither one of them is necessarily favorable? It's like choosing the lesser of two evils. How do you choose the lesser of two evils? Or, as they say, being caught in a catch-22. It's like you feel like either decision is a lose-lose. And Paul says, when I want to do good, I want to do good, but the problem is evil is always present with me. And all of us are like the apostle, that we desire to do good in the inward parts, in our hearts and in our minds. We have a deep, dark desire, yearning to do what's right, to do what's good, to do what's holy. But there's something working against us, and he calls it the flesh, right? In my members, it's a law in my members, the flesh that's working against my spirit. So sometimes we do the things that we don't want to do. Sometimes we say the very things that we don't want to say, and sometimes we do things that we don't even agree with in others. I always say sin looks worse on others. So the same stuff that you would find yourself going hard on others for, you find yourself doing in your own life. The dilemma boils down to this: when I want to do good, evil is present with me. When I want to do right, wrong always shows me a viable option. When I want to raise the bar, something's always pulling me down. Remember a few years ago, Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. And I heard a comedian say, when they go low, I go medium. and they were saying, I'm not yet quite at that level that I could raise the bar and rise above that. And I think that was a real response. You like to believe that you would go high, but that's until you're actually confronted with the situation, and then you'll really see what was in you. I hope that we all can be to the point where we always go high when they go low, and we stay above the fray and above the rubbish and the rubble of just everyday life in that sense. But it's not always that case. That's why I say you've got to give yourself room to make mistakes. You got to give yourself room to grow, and know that you're not going to have it every day. That's why walking with the Lord is a process. I often say it's not a destination. You will never arrive at what you're supposed to be, but we are always supposed to be on a journey to be where we need to be. And so when you're faced with those two lesser choices, you got to talk to God about it. You got to ask Him to give you the wisdom, because you got to make a choice. And how do you choose the lesser of two evils? It's not always easy, but you know that God can fix whatever goes wrong. God can make it right. We just got to have our hearts set on trying to do right. There'll be times where we'll do wrong even when we weren't trying to do wrong. And then again, in our lives, we all have sins of omission as well as sins of commission. And the sins of omission are the things that we do, that we omit, whether we where we recognize it or not. Things that we're not even aware of that we do, and we have to talk to God. So I pray that you will give all your dilemmas to God, give all your issues to God, your struggles to God, and just ask Him for His guidance. And ultimately, His guidance is what will get us through by the presence of His Holy Spirit in our lives. So go ahead and have a wonderful day today. And I pray that God be with you, Godspeed, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on 4 More Minutes. Thank you.